How'd you go, bro?
It feels like great.
Do you think it's like what's the feeling, like scary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It honestly is. It almost like some of those shots where you're down with those little piglets, you feel like you're almost part of that, and it's just not a good feeling, huh?
Yeah. Do you think that we need to consume animals and animal products? Yeah.
When you look at stuff like that, it really, you go, Christ, like, if that is it worth it? And it doesn't sit well with you.
No, that's right. And why do you think we don't enjoy seeing that kind of stuff? What is it about seeing animals in that position?
Surely part of our humanity, like what makes us humane, some part of us goes, well, like, we gotta have some sort of empathy for anyone in a situation like that, animal or human, yeah.
Because like if that was happening here, we would stop that, right? Like if someone had a knife and there was a pig or a chicken or a cow, we would run over and take the knife off them.
Yeah.
So isn't it crazy that, you
just
know...
because we don't see it.
And do you think they want us to see this kind of footage?
No, absolutely not. And you don't see much of that at all either. Like, I've never seen anything quite so real in a video, like animal farms.
What do you think we can do to not contribute to this?
And it's just like, getting people not to eat meat is obviously a big part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like on a personal level, I mean, what can we do as individuals? Which is what you said, not eating meat.
Yeah. So choosing not to eat meat.
Yeah. What about dairy and eggs? Do you think there's cruelty involved in those products as well?
Yeah,
or?
I've heard it's pretty bad with the cows as well. Hey, like especially for dairy, it's only produced by having the children, the calves. So
that's right. And the males all get treated as a byproduct, so they're killed.
Yeah.
Same in the egg industry. You're aware the male chicks get grinded up alive in the egg industry?
No, that sounds...
Full on.
Horrible.
Yeah, they separate them on a conveyor belt and then the males go down, they get grinded up first day of birth. And that's organic, free range, cage, that's all egg. That's considered standard in the egg industry. Do you think there's like a right way we could do this? Like let's say that they weren't getting grinded and let's say the animals are living these really amazing lives. Do you think that would justify the slaughter?
You can't justify the slaughter. But yeah, it almost makes you think like if there were a right way where it wasn't. Yeah, but no, still you gotta get that meat.
Yeah, it's the killing, right?
It is.
Because we wouldn't say that would be ethical if we had two dogs here and one was in a factory farm and one was treated really nice with belly rubs all day.
Yeah.
Would it be more moral to kill the healthy dog?
No way.
No.
You'd actually feel worse.
You'd feel worse, we use the reverse logic a lot to justify the killing of animals. And so you were saying about most people haven't seen this. So do you think if most people had to watch that footage before they...
I reckon, yeah,
they
absolutely.
Would, yeah.
If more people saw that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And look, I love it. The VR, I reckon that does wonders. It leaves nothing to the imagination at all.
And all the excuses that we often, I used to come up with a lot throwing vegan is just they're out the window, right? Because all of a sudden you're face to face with the reality. Yeah. Like it's easy if you're not looking at something happening to disregard it. And so we talked about not consuming the products. Would you be open to trying like a 22-day vegan challenge? Like if it's free?
Yeah, look, I'd be open to something. I'm still living at home with my mum at the moment.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit of it doesn't help there because just getting food from home, obviously mum's not vegan.
Yeah. My mum wasn't vegan either.
Yeah?
But now she's vegan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and my brother who's here today. So I guess the thing is, do you think if your mum was aware of what was happening, would she want to support that?
I think she would be, yeah, definitely.
Not saying you have to get your mum to necessarily, put the VR thing on, but there's other things, there's other resources you could watch together, or you could make her aware of, or even explain it to her. Or, it just depends on how much you feel obliged to not contribute.
Because the more people, the better it is, hey?
The better it is, and the thing is, imagine if you guys both weren't contributing to that, and all of a sudden meals at home are all vegan, you're still having sausages and burgers and pizzas and all this stuff, but it's just made out of plants, and you're going to be healthier. So the great thing about your mum is, and for yourself, it's actually healthier to not consume animal products, because they have cholesterol, animal saturated fat, all these sorts of things in them.
For you, how do you find, like, the taste of it? Is it...
Well, the crazy thing is, man, I went vegan and I was eating like junk food vegan, which is essentially what most people eat, processed foods, right? Burgers and all this sort of stuff. But over the years, I've slowly become a whole foods, which is like the only diet to be shown to reverse the top 14 preventable diseases.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and to prevent them and reverse them, right? So I don't eat burgers and all that sort of stuff anymore. And I don't miss it.
Yeah.
But I did, and if I wanted to, I would. It's not like I don't have to or I'm not allowed to. So it depends on you.
Yeah, okay.
If you're more concerned about if you're an athlete and you want to be healthy and you want to live a long life, you could have predominantly whole foods and treat those foods as junk food and luxury. Or because you're young, you just think, I'm not going to worry about that for now. As long as I'm not hurting animals, I still want to eat all the same foods I eat. But I feel great, man. I feel amazing. Yeah. But I'm just letting you know there's no one vegan diet.
Right.
It's just things that are vegan and things that aren't.
Yeah.
And the whole food plant-based diet is the only one that's got the most amount of research. So it's worth looking into. But you can mix it up, man. There's a pamphlet over here I'll give you. So this has a bunch of great resources. All the different places you can eat out. And the ones with the asterisks are fully vegan.
Okay.
This is the 22-day vegan challenge here. You can just sign up for free.
All right.
You could even treat it like a challenge with your family. You could all sign up together and just try it out. This is about the environment because this is actually the leading cause of climate change as well, these industries.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of land use, water use.
That's honestly that too. That
greenhouse. Yeah. And then this is about the health. So you might be thinking, where am I going to get certain nutrients from? Just kind of compares the two. There's no essential nutrient that you can't get from plants.
Okay.
That's found in animal products.
It's got to come from somewhere. Hey, we all have to.
Well, the animals get it from somewhere, right?
Have to get it from somewhere.
A great documentary to watch with your family. It's non-graphic. Is Game Changers.
Is that the one? It's recent.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
came
about
out.
all the athletes. I did see a what's it called? A trailer for that. It looks real good.
It's really good, man.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's inspiring, and it's like shows you this, breaks down the science, and they even have one meal, how that affects the body, and they test all these athletes and stuff after one meal of meat versus plants, and it's backed by a lot of science, so that's a great one to watch. So
because I was looking for the name of that one actually. I just saw it one time on Facebook, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, cool.
Well, it's on Netflix now, so you can check that out.
Awesome.
Cool. What's your name?
Ben.
Jamie. Nice to meet you, Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Cool.
Jamie.
Thank you so much for stopping. I'm pretty sure there's some sausages here if you want to try one.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Cheers.